Hey everyone, Michael Hammond here for your Monday morning fuel up. Can't believe it is already October 7th. We are buzzing through the year. We're in the fourth quarter. There's a lot that needs to get done if you want to finish strong and really start strong for 2025. So hope all of you guys had a fantastic weekend. I had a really good weekend. It was one of those weekends where I've been traveling a ton, a lot going on. So this weekend I was at home and it was great to be at home. But when you've been traveling a lot, there's a lot that needs to get done when you have one of those weekends. And I had a lot of outdoor work to get done and get some prep done for the fall. And as I do those things, I always try to think and ponder, or I listen to a podcast while I was cutting the grass and getting some stuff done. And a couple things came to mind, right? I was reading a book by Alden Mills, Unstoppable Mindset, and when you start on these projects, I'll be honest with you, it was the first weekend I was at home. I would have much rather just sat and relaxed and lounged around a little, but I knew I had to get things done. And so we have to have a mindset to get things done in the mortgage industry, even when we don't feel like it. I heard a great quote of, we have to do a much better job being uncomfortable, right? So we have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And what does that mean? Well, for me, it was, I got to get this yard work done. I got to get this done. I got to go get some fertilizer. I got to get this other stuff taken care of. And it didn't matter if I felt like doing it. It didn't matter if I was super happy about doing it. It didn't matter if it was hot or if it was cold out. It didn't matter if there was other things that were going on. I had to stay on task. I had to stay focused to get those things done. The beautiful thing is when you do yard work, most of the time you can get some instant gratification. You can see the results. You can see the difference it's making. So how does that apply to the mortgage industry? Well, we're in the throes of conference season. I've already been at a couple conferences. I have more conferences coming up. I got MBA annual coming up. I got Core University coming up. I've got a lot of things coming up, and so do each and every one of you. And whether you feel like jumping back on the plane or not, whether you feel like going to another one of those receptions and networking events or not, whether you're just a little tired, whether you just don't feel like it, and you still have to get your work done and your emails out and you still have to engage with social and you just don't feel like doing that video, suck it up. Get the mindset that it doesn't matter how you feel. It matters what needs to get done, the task at hand. Can I go and can I interact with more people? If I truly want to grow my business, if I want to develop and foster and grow relationships, then I need to step out of that comfort zone and go. It's easy to go back and say, oh, I'm just going to go back to my room. I'm tired. We're all tired. We all walk a mile, we're walking through all of the exhibit hall and all of the meetings we have and running from one meeting to the next. But if you have the mindset of this is what is going to help you foster and grow relationships, that next person you meet may be your biggest client in 6 months, in a year, in 2 weeks. We just don't know. So step out of your comfort zone, and that applies to learning AI. Gave a talk a couple weeks ago on AI at a conference, and one of the best questions that came up was, Michael, there's so much about AI. Where do we get started? And that's one of the reasons why I've partnered with Ruth Lee, so that we can offer an AI readiness assessment so that you know where to get started. You know what technology you have. So if you're a vendor, whether you're a lender, reach out to us. We'd love to help you get started with AI. Have another exciting partnership with Matt Sloniker. And we're focusing on sales and marketing optimization and how can we help clients leverage AI and really start producing results. As we're in this fourth quarter, it's not just about ending strong, but it's about doing a reflection and really looking at, is my sales team producing the results we thought that they would produce? Is marketing generating enough leads and enough awareness? Are your loan officers putting themselves out there on video? Are you putting yourself out there on video? Are you learning how to leverage AI and stick with the guardrails that are critical so that we do AI and do it right? There is so many exciting things happening, but we have to have that mindset of quit letting our emotions control everything we do. have that mindset that is, we're going to do whatever it takes to get things done and get things done in the right way. So as we get through this week and we start focusing on what we get to do, not what we have to do, and the start of a new week, what we've got to really look at is, are you comfortable being uncomfortable? Putting yourself on those videos, learning AI, going to more of those receptions, focusing on networking more. I can't wait to see many of you at the upcoming conferences. Focus this week on being comfortable, being uncomfortable. Go out there and have an amazingly blessed week and always be adding value.